They told us if we were patient, if we were polite, if we proved ourselves worthy, then freedom would come. But then a young organizer went south, saw people beaten, jailed, even murdered for just trying to vote. And he said enough. Freedom isn't given, it's taken. And 2 words, just 2 words, set an entire generation on fire. Black Power. Meet Stokely Carmichael, born in Trinidad in 1941, raised in the Bronx, sharpened at Howard University. By his early 20s, he was one of the brightest minds in SNCC, but it was Mississippi and Alabama that radicalized him. He lived through the moments when fellow activists James Chaney, Andrew Goodman, and Michael Schwerner were murdered in Philadelphia, Mississippi, for doing the same voter registration work that he was risking his life to do. He saw ordinary black folks put their bodies on the line just to cast a ballot, and by the time he was 25, Carmichael had been arrested more than 24 times, and he came to one conclusion: patience is not going to save us. In June 1966, during the March Against Fear after James Meredith was shot, Stokely took the mic in Greenwood, Mississippi, and gave the movement its rallying cry: Black Power. To white America, those 2 words were terrifying. To Black America, they were electric. Black Power wasn't hate. It was dignity. It was pride. It was self-defense and self-determination. Those words gave a whole generation permission to stop shrinking and stand tall. But his vision didn't stop at America's borders. He saw that our struggle here was tied to colonialism abroad. In 1969, he moved to Guinea and changed his name to Kwame Ture, honoring Kwame Nkrumah and Sekou Toure. That wasn't just a symbolic gesture. It was a declaration that Black liberation is global. And in the middle of that work, he married South African singer and activist Miriam Makeba, Mama Africa. Their love wasn't just personal either. It was political, cultural, a bond that embodied solidarity between Africa and Black America. Kwame Ture spent the rest of his life teaching, organizing, and reminding us racism isn't a glitch in America's system, it is the system. And the answer wasn't assimilation, it was power. The FBI kept him under COINTELPRO surveillance, of course. They tried to smear him, tried to isolate him. But even in exile, his words lived on, and you can still hear them in every movement that came after. From the Panthers to Pan-Africanists, all the way to today's organizers in the streets. Stokely Carmichael, Kwame Ture, radicalized by the violence he witnessed, sharpened by the courage of the people that he served. He gave us words, he gave us the vision. He gave us the reminder that Black Power isn't just a chant, it was a way forward. And that's why the system feared him. But that is why we still carry him. Say his name, Kwame Ture.